only way he can be brought back is by calling his name 3 times.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is vlogoween day 24, and we are doing this Beetlejuice inspired look. This is in collaboration with Camille, aka PinkBabyG, here on YouTube. So we picked the color story from your favorite Halloween movie. Now, I wouldn't say Beetlejuice is my favorite. It is one of my favorites. However, I picked the color theme of Beetlejuice, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. So please check out her channel. Everything is linked in the description. It is also linked right there. Go check out her video. It's awesome. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how I created Beetlejuice here, or Beetlejuice glam version of Beetlejuice, then yeah, stay tuned. Hey guys, alright, so let's get started. I am going to use the Milani Prime Shield as a primer today. And then going in with my same Tired, Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Soft Ivory. Alright, for concealer I've got Urban Decay Naked Skin in the color Light. And we're going to set everything with the Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Powder. Alright, we're using Urban Decay Primer Potion on our lids. And this is just an e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I used this in my last tutorial as well. I ran out of my favorite one, so this is the one I'm using for now. And as you can see, I'm frustrated with it. It doesn't have a way to sharpen it, so yeah, it drives me crazy. And we're going to set that with the NYX Brow Powder.
Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
And we're going to clean up underneath our brows using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Alright, shadow time. So in the BH Cosmetics 120 palette, I used the second tray, and I used the third and the fourth color down. The third color wasn't dark enough, and the fourth color just ended up working great, so I ended up mixing the two of those together and going back and forth in the upper part of my crease. And I'm going into a darker green. This is 5 rows over, 4th green down, same bottom palette, and just taking a MAC 217 crease brush and working that into my crease.
I got something good for you.
So I'm taking another fluffy brush and going back into that lighter green and then buffing that between the dark green and that original green that I laid down, and just making sure that they blend together seamlessly. We're going to take the Beauty Killer palette from Jeffree Star and go into China White with a flat shader brush and just set that NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil underneath my brow.
Can be brought back is by calling his name 3 times.
Back into the shadows, I'm just going to continue to darken the color and blend and go between all 3 of those colors. The light green, medium green, and dark green. For my lids, I am going into the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and using the color Twerk to just pack that all over the lid space. back in with the 217 and that twerk color. I'm going to take this into my crease and just deepen that purple shade on my lid. Alright, same brush. We're going to go into the color Abyss, which is that black color in the palette. We're going to put that on the outer third and work that into the crease. Back in with that fluffy brush and those lighter greens. We're going to just make sure that those colors stay present and they don't get buffed away. And so that's just basically what I'm doing here, is going back and forth, blending, making sure that all the colors are present. Taking MAC's Feline Eye Kohl into my waterline pretty heavily, and then I'm going to make that face and transfer to my upper waterline. I hate tight lining. It seriously freaks me out. So this is how I get that done. Taking more of that black shade, I decided to put that in my waterline, which was probably not the smartest thing. I have used other blacks in my waterline, but this one made my eyes water from this point on. And I just buffed that into the black underneath my eye. Alright, taking a fluffy brush, I went back in with more of that black and just really buffed that out underneath my eye.
Scary, ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Taking that fluffy brush and going back in with those lighter greens, I started buffing underneath the black. Using the same brush that I used to apply the purple, I took that underneath the eye as well. Alright, for my wing liner, I'm using the Too Faced sketch marker, and I'm making the wing a little bit thicker than I normally would, especially in the inner corner, since I'm going to be making kind of a sandworm inspired liner. So I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and a tiny little detail brush to get the stripes on my liner.
I got something good for you. Draw your faces right on.
And then I took that sketch marker again and just went over all of the edges of the white just to make everything kind of cohesive.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Okay, so let's just pretend like they match. This one was a little more difficult to do than this one because my eyes will not stop watering right here in the corners of both my eyes, so I've had to fix that like 5,000 times. But anyway, moving on. Back to the voiceover. Bye! We're going to set everything with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. And I forgot to mention that I set the Jumbo Eye Pencil on the liner with NYX White eyeshadow. So you know what I'm about to go do. Okay, lashes are on. I don't care what anybody says about Ardell Wispies. I love them. Okay, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, and I hope that I've, got the watering under control. Let's move on to the rest of the face. I'm going to use this gray from the BH Cosmetics palette to contour my face. Now for the fun stuff. So I'm taking those 3 shades there from the Mayron Paradise palette, and this is a water activated palette, and I'm just taking a brush and working that all down my neck and around the edge of my face.
Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice!
And I'm just taking a different brush with black on it and going in and kind of dirtying up the look. I like using these sponges for texture, so I'm going in with green on that sponge and then immediately going in with black. To further dirty it up, I'm going to go back in with that gray that I used for my contour and just work around the neck area, and then I also darken my contour again. I don't have any more white in my Mayron palette. I'm taking a sponge and some of this white cream paint and really watering it down and then applying it all over just to give some more dimension to the green.
The only way he can be brought back is by calling his name 3 times.
Alright, time for the lips. I'm going to be using Kat Von D in Witches, NYX Suede in Amethyst, and Kat Von D Everlasting Glimmerville in Televator.
Beetlejuice.
And glitter. I'm using this chartreuse looking green in the center of my lips. Let's gross it up. So I'm using this Zombie Rot, and it came with a little pack of moss, and it's pretty gross stuff. Actually, after using it, I read the ingredients, and it is gelatin based, which that's not good. So I'm the world's worst vegan. But I didn't eat it. I did use it on my face. And I would suggest definitely not getting this anywhere near any kind of baby hairs or anything like that, because it dries and it will yank them out. So to apply the moss to my face, I'm going to be using Spirit Gum. And if you've never used this stuff before, it's pretty stinky. So you just want to tap it like this until like little strings start forming and it gets tacky. And so I was going to apply it like this, and that wasn't working, so I just pretty much slap my hand on my face. And yeah, I'm just going to put some on my chin and my forehead and anywhere that I feel needs some moss. So I thought my moss looked too clean, so I took some of that black from the Mayron palette and dirtied it up. And using this Wet n Wild rainbow highlighter, I took the green strip and highlighted my face, and decided that I was going to go ahead and use that under my brow as well. So I took that on a little angled brush and did it under my brow and in my inner corner. Alright guys, so this is what I've come up with. It is obviously not complete, so I will be right back with the completed look. Okay, guys. I feel like this is like it's so huge. Like this thing is so big on me. Like I feel like I'm the shrunken head version. Showtime. So, what do you guys think? I had fun with this, a lot of fun with this. I sprayed my hair and put on this suit. This was actually like obviously this is not the real Beetlejuice, you know, costume, but it's the closest thing I had. It's like a zoot suit or whatever, but it had like a red collar thing to it. So I cut it off, kept the tie, kind of pinned the tie onto, you know, a white button down, and here we have it. So, yeah, I put the zombie rot, and I put fake moss on me. I was gonna use, like, the big moss, but, I had a lot going on, and I really didn't want to take away from the look. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you again to Camille, aka PinkBabyG, for collaborating with me on this video. And, yeah, go check out her video. I'll have everything linked right here in the corner and also down below in the description box. So check that out. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get more of Vlogoween. We are on day 24. We've only got 7 more days until Halloween, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Let me know what you're going to be this year. And talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.